I will now save this expansion with my Academy Award winning voice acting. Oh jeez, it's not opening! Meow! Shale, can you see to the lock, darling? Now just a moment, alright, alright, alright. Well, fuck me. You're ever bloody reliable. I can't even speak English. Now you follow that passage inside, you'll come to an elevator. I'll take you to the 11th level. Okay, let's keep moving. Kupo. Sorry, I could have done that better. Oh wait, no, here we go. The 11th level, just below the summit. Look, soul cells. This is where they're being kept, darling. Nani? Then these are all... Indeed. Many died in the attack. Their souls would have been processed and transported here for storage. Or so I had expected. A soul cell is supposed to light up green when loaded, isn't it? And yet all the lights, they're out on most of them. Oi! Oh! Don't tell me he already used them up. Oh jeez, that's why he cut down one of his own. For the regulator. Who's there? Oh, hell yeah, brother, hell yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alphinaud? In bloody Thancred and Estinien as well. Lest you wonder, all is well in Tyral. The enemy has withdrawn, freeing us up to come and lend you a hand. The back room gave us a briefing, and I took some cat girl into the back room later on for a bit of personal business. No rest for the righteous, as usual, you fucking minge. The idea of empowering oneself with souls, it is rather reminiscent of Voidsent practices. I should be keen to learn more about the process after more pressing matters have been resolved. My gosh, I am in much agreement, and I believe I speak for everyone when I say I'm glad you're here. Certainly the player is glad you're here. They've had too much of Wuk Lamat for the last 10 hours. However, as you might have heard, the Alexandrians have suffered heavy casualties. We must stop Urianger before it gets any worse. We. Onward to the summit. Beep, 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 beep. You fucking damn straight, Porky Pig. Oh, jeez. Thank you for coming this far with me, my friends. I ask you lend me your strength one last time, because I'm the main character of the expansion, and I'm more important than all of you. Together, let us defeat Urianger and safeguard the future of Tulialal. And here is where I must excuse myself. Run away! We will, every single one of us. Oh, jeez. I was hoping they'd have more lines, but maybe it's because we haven't seen them for the whole expansion. How did they get here without a train, Lazy? I don't know, mate. Everything reminds me of her. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, jeez! What in the world is that? That can't be a void gate. My gosh. Is that what they call vaginas these days? I'm sorry. My gosh, it's enormous. Reminds me of my ex-wife. Okay. We're gonna take this seriously, alright? And this will ensure that I'll take it seriously. More alcohol. Fuck me. That dwarf's even the one that's Zeramis hyphen. That's a line. That's the line. No, I can't do anything with this. Fuck me. That dwarf's even the one that Zeramis opened. In fact, that hole is so wide, even I could fuck it. That is no void gate. It does not lead to the 13th. Then, yes, in all likelihood, that is a portal to another reflection. Wait. By the 12, and by that I mean the 12 inches, I'm gonna think that reality's being fused together. That was only the fucking beginning. It's getting all fucking Nomura up in here. The speculation must wait. And no, it is not going to get as bad as FF7 Rebirth. My god, we have some standards here. Oh no! Well, fucking well. Weep. Angry, fist-clenching moment. There is a limit to how much ether a living being can harbor while retaining its physical form. So Roja has far exceeded that limit. With the souls he has absorbed, he has attained power to rival even a king amongst Void Sent, but at a terrible cost. Oh, fuck me! The 12 inches have mercy. Hiss! Brother! Also, Peox, thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the 6 months. You come in, the first thing you hear is a shot against FF7 rebuff. I like that, rebuff. I've never heard that before. I'm gonna use that one. Thank you for the 6 months. You fucking legend. Alright, chat. I'll respond to you as soon as this cutscene is over. Ahem. Oh jeez, it ends here, and now... How it vexes when you call me brother. Brother, blood heir, resilient son. Who am I? What is my path? Why was I born? Oh, meow. I am Wuk Lamat, the main character of Dawntrail and all of Final Fantasy XIV. And you are Zeroja, King of Resolve of Alexandria. For the last time we fight. For duty, for blood, for tacos. Yes, we fight. Hold nothing back. This multitude of souls I shall burn to the last mote. I will kill you and prove the miracle. I will prove I am Father's true successor. I mean, he looks strong. I'll give him that. The Everkeep is now accessible. During this quest and during the duty support system, you can do this with NPC companions. No, we're doing this with players, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing this with players. This is a trial. Alright, so we've got Ebonheart, Beppis, we've got Peanut, the circumcised penis, we've got Emmy Gale, Yovalina Sharu. Who else do we have? Banger Alert? Okay, good. I'm hoping there's gonna be a good song for this. I'm gonna read some chats while the rest of the party is getting put together. I'm on Crystal Goblin, guys. If you want to be in the party, have a chat with Rael Ebonheart or Ebonheart Oz. She's in my chat right now. She's putting the party together. Alyssa, welcome in. Sin Simu, welcome in. Chaos 6, welcome in. Yeah. Piox, thanks again for the 6 months. Thank you for the prime. Alright. Let's fucking do this. Get Asmongold Gold in there. I don't think he plays this game anymore. But yeah, pay attention to Zerolja during the fight. I will. Let's do this. Star Platinum! Zawood! Hey, should I enter in with a party of NPCs? No! We enter with a party of men and women and one pig. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go. You got a reorganize? Oh, you got a party organized, Evan? All good, all good. Oh, you do. You know what? You enter. You do the ready check. It's all right. He reacts and plays a random game. Well, Asmon has played more than enough games for like multiple lifetimes, so I think it's totally fine that he just wants to react. I understand it. And there is a point where like you reach this sort of threshold where, like, if I play Tekken, I just don't have the reaction speed of these young TikTok broccoli zoomers, and also I don't have the motivation to get good because there's just better things I can do with my time. But when you're in your early 20s, you have no sort of like, you think you'll be 20 forever and you have no respect for your time. That's why you sit down and get absurdly good for 1,000 hours at a video game that you're not even streaming or playing competitively, like getting paid esports money for. You know what I mean? But after as you enter your like 30s, especially the late half, you just can't do it anymore. Every time I've sat down and been like, I should lab at Tekken and just memorize 5,000 moves, I can always think of something else I should do instead. Like, make YouTube videos, make tweets, work on music videos, just get sleep and food, hang out with people in real life. You know, as soon as I think about that, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it, so. But if you're in your teens or your early 20s, by all means do it. Because you have no respect. Because you don't know how valuable your time is. And I know I sound like such a boomer saying this, and I know if you're probably in your 20s in my chat, you're like, no, not me. I'm the exception to the rule. I'm the main character, and the rules don't apply to me. Trust me, the second you hit 30, you'll be like, oh fuck, he was right. That's what's gonna happen. And every single person in their 20s is going to go through this. I went through it and you will too. But that's all right. That's all right. I'm not judging you. I'm saying have fun with it. Your 20s are the only decade of your whole life when you can be a full adult and you can be an absolute fucking idiot and everyone's going to give you a free pass. Because we all did the same thing. And anyone who doesn't give you a free pass in your 20s, fuck them. They're wrong. They're wrong. They're being a hypocrite. Because they did it too. They're being dishonest. So... anyway, enough fucking about. The ego to care about video games competitive mode, to me it's just like, I don't know, I play the way I want to play. Like when I was doing WoW Hardcore, when I was doing WoW Season Discovery in Classic, and all I was doing was sitting in Ratchet just killing people endlessly for like 10 hours a day every day for months. I was winning. No, I know that's not going to make me the best PvP player in the world. I know there's WoW players that are going to say, oh, that's bad manners, that's cringe, that's not real PvP. I don't care. I don't care, it was funny to me. I was playing in a way that made me happy. So that's basically the way you should look at it, I would say. Youth is wasted on the young. When you're young, that's a really offensive thing to hear. And when you're old, you understand it completely. But older, shall I say. Anyway. I'm not ripping on younger people, I'm just saying like I know how the perspective is. And I'm telling you to enjoy it. And to tell old people to fuck off if they tell you to, I don't know, try and manipulate you into wasting your youth to serve them. You seen clips of Zoomers playing COD? Oh bro, Yeah, I've seen young people, like, say, like, I don't know, Tfue. I think he's one of the world's best Fortnite players. Like, he's playing, he's like this. Except when he's doing that, he's making entire buildings and headshotting 6 people at the same time. It's like, man, I can't do that, man. I don't know. I can't do that. I can't do it. It's too hard. So, anyway, enough fucking about. How are we looking, Ebonheart? How's our party looking? We've got 8 people, but we got to organize, I guess, in terms of like tanks, DPS, healers, and all that. That's totally fine. Evan, you left the party? Kupo! Wait, Zaruda's in? You said it? Are you sure about this, Evan? Are you sure? Just got it sorted? Alright, alright, alright. Now, before we continue, who are you in chat? Sinsimo, I think, is 45 Smith. Elisa, who are you? Yorva, who are you? Zaruda, who are you guys in my chat? No one's getting in trouble. Bloody Sin, you're Elisa? Okay, sick. Alright. Let me chuck you a friend request. There we go. Doesn't one get snitched on? Eben, you happy being? You proud of yourself getting snitched on? The bunny boy who's been through 3 dungeons already? You should be ashamed of yourself. Alright, Zerda, you're Link? I got you. Oh, we're already friends. Okay, cool. And Mito, you're Yorva? Alright, I got you. There you are. Eben, I think that is so funny you got snitched on. That is cracking me up, mate. And also, I don't have a problem with it at all. You know, I thought it was funny. All right, guys, you ready? Enough fucking about. It's time for Zoomers, Boomers, and everyone in between to team up. Whether you're 20, 30, 40, it don't matter. We're all teaming up to fight against Zerolja. The inevitable impossibility of death and redemption. And in real life as well, you know. The idea that any sort of age group is against each other, just bullshit, man. We're all in this together, Sonny Jim. We're just at different stages. Come at me with your all. I will make you kneel. I will make you suck my 15-inch lizard pain. Oh, that's all, folks. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but I did. So, what are you going to do about it? Final dungeon? Fuck yeah. Wow. Look at these amazing adventure plays. My god, Elisa. Look at that. Are you guys ready? I'm going to dance partner with you. Zaruda, you've got the most HP, therefore you're the strongest. Alright guys, are you ready? Look at this team. We've got Dr. Furry, we've got Sexy Woman, we've got Catman, we've got a circumcised penis over here, and we've got a strong muscular bunny woman. Also, Lee, thank you for the raid. Appreciate that, appreciate that. Chat, I'm not going to be able to pay attention to you for this. I'm going to have to not die. Let's go. Super dance. Get ready for maximum DPS. Boya! Hiya! That's right, I'm healing us. I'm shielding us. Really? How was your stream, by the way? Wait, the Red Lantern? Is that like the Green Lantern? You know how like the Green Lantern's power is based on hope, and then the Red Lantern and like Yellow Lantern is like fear, and the Red Lantern is based on rage. Or am I completely wrong? Am I totally incorrect in that one? Is that like a completely different game that has nothing to do with it? Which would be funny. That would be rather amusing. Oh my god! Help! Heals! Where are the heals? Oh, Red Lantern is stop, green means go. Oh, okay, so it's like Squid Game. Okay, fair enough. Yes, that's completely different. Did you see that dodge? Help! Oh my god! Oh, help! Oh, that was a close one. Oh shit! Did you see those dodges? Yeah, Kuroshilon pro dodging skills right there. Oh my god! Oh, that could have gone really badly just then. Oh, the Brown Lantern? Yeah, I think those guys are just powered by farts. And if you were to do a poo, it's like an extra strong attack. All right, we're good. Okay, here comes the ultra step. Here it comes. No! Heals, please. Woo! Oh shit! It's the main man. I am the worthy king. There is no miracle. I will never pay child support. I mean, that's basically the spirit of what he was saying. I trust only in myself. Oh, this is when he becomes a viper. Oh, shit! It is mine. Ultimate power! That's all, folks. That actually might be all if we fuck this up. Okay, I'm gonna stay around you. Here comes my ultra step. Shinku, Star Platinum, Sawodo! Oh! Behold my damage! Ah, whoops. Heals, please. Creations yield to my command! Not the Kiwi! Oh, it's alright. He'll get some fashion chops. I'll heal him up. I don't think that was my fault. And if it was, well... That's all, folks! You can't even see my body, there's so many effects. Thank you for the raise. Thank you. Thank you for the heals. Porky Pig lives again. Shinku, oh, standard step. Star President's a word. Okay, I can actually, yeah, oh my god, bro. Okay, the delay is actually crazy on this ping right now. That's not me making excuses. Like, I will admit when I'm playing badly, but when I tap left or right and I run like 5 meters to the left, that's not me. But it's all right. I'll work with it because I'm an Australian. Oh, you think bad ping is on your side? I was born with bad ping, molded by it. You Americans don't understand. That was my fault. I did hold down and wonder why I wasn't moving, so I held it down more, and then I just that's what happened. That's what I'm working with. All right, okay, we're playing on. Oh, this is Australian Savage. Okay, it's a normal fight with Australian ping. You think netcode is your ally? I was born with bad ping, molded by it. By the time I got fiber optic cable, I was already a man. And by then, it was only blinding. The lag betrays you because it belongs to me. That, but unironically, Australians know how to play with bad ping because I remember my friends telling me when World of Warcraft first came out in 2004, they were playing it in Australia on, this is gonna blow your mind, 800 ping. 800! That is something that like T-Rexes and Diplodocuses played on 800 ping back in the dinosaur age 65 million years ago. That is how bad that is. That is what Australians grew up with. How do you even think in that ping? Nobody knows. I wasn't around. I've only heard tales. For now you all know Australian ping. When they start to move, they don't move long, and they walk off the edge now to a land far from here. That's how Australian ping is. It's so ancient that there's folk songs about how bad it is. Quality song. Ah, Laylox. I was wondering who the true gentlemen of... Oh no, stop it! I was wondering who the true cultured gentlemen's were, my chat. Ah, I pulled you out of lurk as well, Corva. Who know Blind Guardian. No, I like Blind Guardian because I think that power metal is probably the ultimate guilty pleasure of all time. The fact that there is an entire genre of metal that's literally about like Lord of the Rings and singing about dwarves and elves. I think that is just... I'm so glad that exists. Like, it will never be mainstream. It will never be cool. And yet, it's just, it has to exist. It had to be done. 300 ping back on Argentina, Shocky? Oh my god. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough. But welcome to the stream. You either adapt or you wait 20 years for servers to get good. And we all know that's never going to happen. Oh, and by the way, I just want to say, that is one other reason I shill for Marvel Rivals. Because their ping is actually good in Australia. I can, as an Australian, I can play with Americans and Brits and the ping is still good. Not even Path of Exile 2 can make that claim. That's crazy, bro. And you know what? Everyone... Okay, I'm dead, but that's alright. That was my fault, not the ping. Everyone shits on Blizzard, but in Blizzard, I can play Diablo 4 and I can play World of Warcraft on American servers and basically be fine. Yeah. So before you shit on Blizzard, from the Australian's perspective, that's pretty fucking good, man. That's... There's not many other games that give a shit about our country that they'll actually give workable service from it. It's like, oh, you want to play online in Australia? Well, you can only play with Australians. That's it. No one else. You want to play with Brits or Europeans or Americans? Fuck you. Move country. I mean, that's what it's like. Tekken 7 was like that, and even though I shit on Tekken 8, and it deserves it, and does deserve it. In Tekken 8, I could play with Americans and Brits and Europeans pretty well. I'm dead. I died because I wasn't paying attention. That's my fault. But it's alright. I trust you guys to carry me. Slow-mo Tekken battles dangerous? Bro. I remember, like, an Aussie playing against UK, EU was impossible. It was somewhat workable with Americans. As a fun game, as a friendly, but not competitively. But it was impossible with, you know, EU, UK. But Tekken 8, you could actually play against them. I respected that about the game, if nothing else. Oh my god, we got him! We got him! Oh my god, I'm like totally dead. Ah! Holy shit. Drax. Blizzard lets you do everything in your client and later tries to fix it on server side. Lets a lot slide. It feels good, but it also allows trivial botting. What do you mean by trivial botting? Also, Lisa, great work. Your bunny girl is very sexy, and I wish I could bury my head in her vagina, but I'm too short. I'm too short to gobble out that vajayjay. Also, Madam Furry, thank you. You look like... If Wuk Lamat looked like this... If Wuk Lamat looked like this, I feel they'd get away with a lot more. Good work, Yorva. Good work. As for you, we've got Loki from Thor. And also, we've got a coffee maker. We've got a circumcised penis. We've got a fat black cock. And then we have Alisaie, another bunny girl who's too tall for me to put my little piggy head in vagina. Emmy Gale, you're gonna have to suffice. And I know that you're a married woman, but I'm Moon and I don't care. And the rules don't apply to me. I'll just get away with it. This is also GTA 5 RP, by the way. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop. Oh God, anyway. You know what will solve this? One more beer. Anyway, enough fucking about. Look at his head. Whose head? There's a lot of head here, right? Moshy Mosh Police. Holy shit. Vicarian, welcome in. Peebo Cheer, thank you for the Peebo Cheers, guys. He does have a second neck, so he's grown a second neck, but not a second head. I guess, like, he hyper-evolved, but it didn't quite work. Oh my God, he's still alive! Okay, okay. Yeah, Australians can Zawodu without a stand-kind Valentine? Yeah, damn straight we can. Oh, Sonic Boober. Aussie Ping. Yeah, you know how it was, mate. Preach just admits it's bad? Wait, what does Preach admit is bad? So I'm really, really far behind on chat. Give him a forehead kiss, Simoak? Oh, all right. Okay. He's huge, though. This looks so mean, man. This looks so mean. Like, he's gasping for air. The poor bastard's choking to death. And now there's like a pig head in his mouth. Oh, the poor thing. Oh, well. Anyway. You know what? It's his fault. All right, I gave him a kiss. You happy now? He gooned too much? Singadi, thank you for enjoying the new music video, Soy World. Appreciate that. Guys, if you have not followed my music video channel, there's the link in chat right now. I make music videos, believe it or not. Check it out. So, one of Zoroljar's head got circumcised? Oh my God. Okay. All right, chat. Good work, everyone. Sinsimo, Emmy Gale, Beep Hisaru, Peanut Circumcised, Yorva, Zaruda, Alisaie. And thank you, Ebenhart, for putting this party together. Super massive thanks, you're fucking awesome. Alright guys, I will now voice act the cutscene. Let me do this. Let's go. Brother. So, it is to be defeat. Oh God, not these guys. Oh, father, is that you, bro? Oh, bro. Oh, like, this is like when I lost my fucking chops, bro. I'm really upset. Why do you weep? Because it hurts, bro. Because I don't understand why it had to be this way. Why don't I know you? Why didn't you want me? Why'd you throw me out like some old fashioned chops? How could I be a father when my own spurned me? He left me nothing. No throne, no legacy, nothing. And so, I had nothing to leave you. Oh, why does that matter, Bray? Couldn't you have just been there? You ask a lost man for the way. I do not presume to call you mine, nor do I desire anything of you. But I leave behind that which I have gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or to spurn. Cough. I walked a path of ruin, unable to surpass my father. Or Wuk Lamat, the main character of this expansion and the most awesome character in Final Fantasy XIV. So much more important than the player. So much more important. For the resilient sun, the miracle. '07's in chat. I don't know if Werner Herzog was the best voice for him. I don't know. But he's a hard one to do. I don't know. Oh well. We'll do it better the next time I stream all of Dawntrail MSQ. Anyway, well, we can think about that later in post. Oh, jeez. Oh, you think Papa left you nothing? You goddamn fool! You have the one thing he couldn't leave anything else! You and Galoja! Oh, jeez. It is not over! Who gosh? Queen Sphene? Sir Rojar is gone. There's no need to fight anymore. Sphene? Oh jeez. Why are you here? I wanted to express my gratitude to you all for vanquishing the King of Resolve and delivering my people, okay? I'm walking here. And to express my regret for what I did to you assholes. Your apologies, they won't bring back our dead or lessen your guilt. Still, to strike you down in revenge, it would trigger an all-out war between our nations. More innocents would suffer. Even if we can't be friends right now, we need to find a different path forward. A way that Tulialal and Alexandria can coexist. I fear that can never be. What? There ain't no other path for us. It's too late, Toots. I cooperate with Zeroja because I needed the life force yielded by the slain, the sustain the endless, and the coffee. Of course, the king betrayed me, and with his army defeated, that plan, it's kaput. but I can't, and I will not fail my people, okay? Be they possessed of flesh or no, they're all dear to me, okay? You know, they're working here. If there's something I can do for them as their queen, well, I'm gonna fucking do it, so fuck you! Oh, jeez. Meow. Well, oh gosh.
Hear me, Sphene. We appreciate your commitment to serving the Alexandrians, and we have endeavored to understand your beliefs. But be that as it may, you must know it's wrong to sacrifice our living to save your dead.
Yeah. It's because you don't know them. You believe they're dead, okay? But they ain't, okay? As long as they're remembered, they ain't never gonna die. I'm walking here. You understand, don't you? No matter what anyone says, I refuse to believe that Kakouin is a hollow existence. She can't be simply allowed to fade away.
Oh gosh, your majesty, I mean, I'm flattered. I'm also a robot.
I really need a cigarette. Also, I'm the bearer of memory.
Should I do a different voice for this character? I mean, I don't know, chat. Do you really? No one has objected to me voicing Sphene like this, which means it's your fault. You could have stopped me. I gave you so many chances to stop me from doing this voice for her, and you never stopped me. So it's your fault. Not Mickey Mouse, my god. That's even harder. A southern female voice? What about a horrible Australian woman? That would sound like this. Listen up, you fucking sluts. I'm the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Australia, and my desire is to protect my fucking people. So they can transcend all others, you fucking slut. Okay, maybe that's, I don't know. You reckon it's fine, Espinata? Oh god, this is horrible. Welcome in. Okay, I don't know. They're both horrendous. There's also a third equally horrible option, which is this. Oh my god, I'm like the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of like Alexandria. And my desire is like, my people should totally transcend others. Which is actually, you know what? That's too hard. That's also really hard. That's funny for one line, but it's not good for like entire paragraphs. All right, fuck it. You know what? We're gonna make her Australian, all right? We're gonna make her Australian. The worst one of all. And for that, I'm gonna need another beer. All right, you fucking sluts. I'm the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Australia, and my desire is to protect my people. He bloody transcends all others, you fucking dickhead. For them, I'll do bloody anything. No price is too high. Not even a pack of smokes. Oh, god, this is even worse. This is even worse, chat. You did this. If Sphene sucks from now on, or even worse than she already was, it's your fault. Weep. 7 hells. Oh. What is it? Alright, mate. There's a bloody legend in Australia. In ages past, face of the calamity in their own world, clans of people, they went to Centrelink for the fucking doll. The Centrelink that manifests this doll. It answers your fervent desires. Desperate, all-consuming ice junkies have smoked a lot of ice on this doll. Okay, sorry, this is really bad. This is actually really bad. Sorry. Sorry. Also, it's Dan Meow. Thank you for the follow. The key holds the secret to interdimensional fusion and unraveling its mysteries, well, that was the foremost bloody mission of the scientists of Centrelink. And they failed to fully grasp the dole, leaving us with only partial dole. It wasn't even enough to cover a pack of smokes. But nevertheless, if I'm to sustain the inhabitants of living memory, I have no choice but to spend this dole on some fucking durries. Oh, jeez! What are you gonna do with this? For hundreds of years I tried, but it's no fucking avail. My benevolence did nothing to protect my smokes. But I can still pack this cone and punch it. If bloodshed will save my subjects, then fuck me. I'll become history's most brutal queen, otherwise known as an average Australian woman. I'm sorry, this is horrible. This is so shit. Oh, this is so bad. It's also true. Anyway. Serious. Weep. Alright, fuck it, Sven. Well, it makes sense that in Dawntrail the final boss would be a horrible Australian woman. I mean, we haven't done that voice for a final big bad yet, have we? So, alright, we're gonna do this. That's it, we're committing to it. Wait! Ooh la la! Meow! Uploading. Dole. Smoking cone activated. My God, what am I doing? Oh, jeez! Oh, Sven! Oh gosh, if only I could yell your name later on. Well, you wanted the hey, look, you wanted the Mericidia, like chapter of FF14. This is the closest you will ever get to it. All right, this is the closest you'll ever get. All right, let's have a chat with this Stola. That woman, Sven, was it? In all likelihood, her true form lies in the reflection yonder. But to go after her now? Kakwen might know something, but her vessel ceased to function when the portal closed. Let us examine this. With luck, it will yield some much-needed clues. Alright. Let's have a chat with Kakwen. No one can go to Australia, she blocked the way. Ah, it'll be alright, mate. Yeah, it'll be alright. You like already, Patriot? That is the worst possible incarnation of Sven ever. Fucking dull bludgers. Yeah. Exactly, so as soon as it shows the pig glam, it's not so bad after all. Alright. Kakwen's vessel shows no sign of life. Wait. Oh, jeez, I didn't understand any of that because you're a pig, but Kakwen said that she operates her vessel from afar. Oh, shit! I skipped my own dialogue, but who cares? It's only Dawntrail. Oh, well. The words Sven spoke to your mother? Did they mean anything to you? Those who came from my village, none of them remembered her. It's the same as what we witnessed happen to those who knew Namikar. Then Kakwen is... Oh, jeez! You noticed something, didn't you? Whatever it is, please tell me. While Sven projected herself onto machines, Kakwen controlled hers remotely. But to me, they appeared identical in their existence. Both were inorganic objects suffused with faint amounts of ether. When the ether faded, they became lifeless husks. As we all saw, this happened to both the moment the portal closed. So Kakuen was operating her vessel from the reflection beyond. But if none of her friends and acquaintances here remember her, then... oh gosh! Then... she's endless too! Your mom's dead! I'm sorry, that was highly inappropriate. But also true.
Oh jeez, the endless, those who are recreated from memories of the departed, and I don't mean the movie by Martin Scorsese. All this time, my mother was dead. She fooled us all.
Oui. Svin, for one, does not seem to think of them in that way.
No, she loves them like she loves all her citizens, and she'll do anything to protect them.
Such as plundering Isia from the source? Alas, Zoroja had his own agenda and spoiled this plan. But now she possesses the key, she could target other reflections without her interference. Reflections whose people had no idea what she is willing to do.
Well, fuck me in the arsehole. Then the people of the source are not the only ones who are in bloody danger. We're gonna fucking stop her. Oh, well, we have to go where Sphene is gone. I want to talk to her again, and perhaps we'll find Kakuen as well.
Well, with this gate closed, we need to find alternate means of passage. I will look into this. Fuck, I'm sorry. English is not my first language.
Oh, jeez. Thank you, strange French cat person.
Well, let us begin by investigating this place. There might be clues relating to what lies beyond.
Let me help. I will do whatever you need me to do. Anything at all.
And all right, Skippy. Your knowledge and expertise would be most welcome. Well, anyway, that was a very long pause. I expect the investigation might take some time. Perhaps you'd like to head back below with Bakool Jaja, or head back to my room for some blowy joeys.
Oh, well, that's not a bad idea. Anyway, we need to share these developments with those in the back room as well. And you can bum my back room later on, you furries. Come on, Bakool Jaja.
Or cheer, Bree. As long as there's some fush and chops, Bree. Oh my god. Anyway. This is the Academy Award-winning voice acting of Sebbywebz TV. You too, Sebby. You've done more than your part for now, so leave this to us. That's all, folks. Wait a minute. Are you for fucking real? Are you for fucking real? All the Scions were there, and I left all of them to hang out with Wuk Lamat and this little penis? Oh, come on! Listen, Dawntrail riders. You were fucking pulling my leg here, mate. You're pulling my third leg. You're having a fucking laugh at my expense, mate. You can't put Alphinaud, Alisaie, all the Scions, Graha, Ishtola, and what's his fucking face there, and then say I can't hang out with any of them. Instead, I have to hang out with this big furry vagina and this little penis. Okay, I'm also understanding the second half. This is where, like, Wuk Lamat is actually not a bad character. But they, as Preach said, Wuk Lamat never had a chance. You know? Like, she was fucked over by how forced she is into the main story. You know? Like, she shouldn't even be here at all, to be perfectly honest. Honestly, you could remove her from this and it could be all about the Scions just dealing with this universal threat Sphene and it would have been fine. Yeah. But for not only for them to put her here, that's one thing, but to make it so that you can only hang out with her and not the Scions while they're here as well at the same time, that is crazy! Like, I mean, I think this is where I understand where the FF14 community says that they're actually owed an explanation. Like, what is your weird obsession with Wuk Lamat, whoever wrote this character? Why are you going to die on this hill? Why couldn't this simply be a side character instead of a main character? Why are you so determined? Why is it your death wish to make us like this character and have them be the new lead for 14? Like, why? What is it? I need to know the story now. I need to know the back history. Self-insert? I mean, maybe it could be. It could be like a Dragon Age Veilguard sort of scenario. Kane Kaiser, the story suffered from bad writers. I don't even know who wrote this. Marauders. Yep. Thancred and Urianger, they should be here! Where are Thancred and Urianger? You know, people can shit on, like, Shadowbringers or Endwalker, but at least Thancred and Urianger are in it. Has any game made me cry, Dangerous Ace? I don't know if you're still here or can hear me, but, the ads are over, so maybe you can. FF7 got me... The original FF7 got me on 2 different occasions. Look, everyone shed a tear to the Eris death scene when they were like 11 in 1997. That was like, that got all of us. No one saw that coming from a video game ever. There's a reason that's considered one of the most legendary video game scenes of all time. I'm trying to think of another one. Maybe different scenes when I was voice acting FF14, but that's not quite fair. That's not really a video game that's a streaming moment. That's like me voice acting The Reigns of Ceased or certain parts of Endwalker. Well, you know, that was a whole different time. Everyone was locked indoors. I was drinking like 50 beers. I don't know. Maybe it would have, I don't know if it would have got me on my own. I'm not sure. I remember YouTubing the opening to The Last of Us 1 in 2015. I was like, fuck, that actually hit me pretty hard, mate. You know, I don't know if I cried, but like that definitely hit the right chords. Oh yeah, of course. No, Endwalker got me. I'm not going to pretend it didn't. Yoshi P said they don't want the Scions to carry the story. That will then make a new MMO. Like make FF17. Because I'm sorry, that's like saying, oh, we want to do a sequel to FF7, but we don't want any of the FF7 main cast. Oh, it'll be set in Midgar, and there'll be Cosmo Canyon. But Cloud, Barrett, Tifa, Red 13, they're not going to be in it. Instead, there's going to be Leslie. Like, no, I'm sorry, you're wrong. I mean, maybe I'm saying that very disrespectfully, but you know how I'm not wrong? Because no one bought this idea. No one was happy that Wuk Lamat basically replaces all the Scions. No one was happy with this. If he's right, then how come this didn't work? You know, it just, I'm sorry, you know, you broke your headphone wire, Emmy Gale? Well, that sounds like a bit of a skill issue for you. So, Leslie Pork Soda, don't get me started, yeah. No, yeah, seriously, that's like saying, oh, we're gonna make, like, even Final Fantasy X-2 still had Yuna and Riku as main characters. Imagine Final Fantasy X-2, but none of the characters from FF10 are in it. Like, you play as Pain, and you play as, I don't know, Brother, and, Tobley, the guy with a little beak hat. Imagine if that was it. That's shocking. So, anyway, I don't know if Yoshi P said that. I don't know if I'm really arguing against the actual quote or a paraphrase or a straw man. I could be wrong. But I think that's the wrong approach to it. Chrono Trigger has a notable character death. Yeah, well, Chrono Trigger has a notable character death, which is quite shocking, but it's not emotional. FF6 does have a suicide moment, which again is quite unexpected and unusual for its time period, but to say that that is on par with Eris's death, or even in the same conversation, or better, which some people claim, you're wrong. You are blatantly wrong, and everyone knows you're wrong. So, it's a good moment. I'm not undercutting it. But also, there's no point arguing with FF6 Andes about what's better, FF6 or 7. They don't do that anymore, because they saw Remake and Rebirth, and they're like, my God, there's nothing we can say that's gonna hurt FF7 fans more than what Square did. But anyway, we're not gonna start that. We're not gonna start that. I'm just sifting through chats, and we're just talking through this. FF8 is better. FF8 has some of the greatest strengths in the history of the series, but it's also got some of the biggest weaknesses. I like FF8 a lot, but it's a I don't know. It's kind of a black sheep. So dumb, small fry? Yeah, you know. So, sign characters are there, but not really there. I mean, Zeppler explained this very well in her videos. Like, they show up and you're like, finally! And then the game just takes them away from you. It's like, but what? FF10 would be an easy remake. I don't think FF10 should ever be remade. I think FF10 is perfect as is. I think 9 is perfect as is. I think if you try to remake them, it's just not gonna work. It just won't. Here's the thing, even in a perfect world where it's the same people who made that game remaking it with modern technology, it still wouldn't work. But here's the worst part. It's not the same people remaking it. And they will, remember, a large part, like, isn't Square Enix, like, partly owned by California? Or they've moved like, one of their offices there? That means the same kind of person who's responsible for, like, making Concord and ruining Dragon Age will have a hand. They will have an influence. They will have an influence in however any classic Final Fantasy is remade. Do you really want this? You think you want it, but you don't. No, you don't even think you want it. Now that you know that that's a thing that can happen, now you don't want it, man. What, you want the Dragon Age people to touch Final Fantasy? You want Concord to touch them? Dustborn? Are you insane? You want Ubisoft to touch Final Fantasy? You're out of your fucking mind. If you think that's going to result in a better product. And that's what's going to happen if they remake it. There is no scenario where these games, the spirit of how they were in the late 90s or the early 2000s is preserved exactly, but it's just simply made with modern technology. This will not happen. It can't. It's simply structurally, systemically can't in this day and age. So, sad to say that. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but I am. And you know I'm right. You know you can't even argue against this statement, because it's true. Firaxis, welcome in. How the fuck are you? Anyway, but Mono, I'm sorry. Welcome in. I would love, like, you know, the classics to be remade properly, but it's not gonna happen. A WoW expansion, but you don't want to be set in Azeroth? Yeah, a WoW expansion, but it's on another planet or something. Yeah. Anyway, I am going to take a piss, but I'm gonna get some new beers. And how long have I been streaming? Oh, 12 hours! Those are rookie numbers. Alright, we can go another 2 hours. Alright. I'm gonna take a piss. But while I take a piss... I'm gonna show you a video. The angriest Final Fantasy VII fan ever. This is when I went to a rage room in Texas. And then I had the idea to, while I was destroying a TV, to take my anger out on Rebirth into this. Do a barv? No.
This has been coming a long...
I'm gonna do this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back.
This has been coming a long time, mate. All you had to do was remake the game one for one game, stick to the story, everyone would be fine. If The Witcher 3 can tell its story in one game, then so can FF7. Limit break! Brave on! Cross slash! Sid Highwind, he swears like a sailor, he smokes cigarettes, and he tells his wife Shira, or whatever she is, to make the fucking tea! Dragoon! Spear jump! And he's playable! Oh. And no one asked for a multiverse, no one asked for a multiverse sequel. You know what multiverses do to stories? They do this! That's what Square did to FF7 when they made Rebirth! Ah! Unit break! Climb hazard! Here's my impression of Red 13 in FF7 Rebirth and what he did to that game. You ready? Here it comes. Billie Jean, it's not my lover. Jamil, my name's Red 13, and I've got the voice of Usopp. FF13's Moonwalk did more damage to Final Fantasy VII than I just did to that TV. Remember when you play as Sephiroth in the FF7 flashback? And he basically is invincible. He takes 0 damage from every hit. He doesn't even get staggered or flinch when he gets bitten by a dragon or flamethrowered on. Every time he attacks, he does 3,000 damage. Cloud does 14. Seems like they forgot all those details in Rebirth. Because when you play as Sephiroth there, he's as weak as Cloud, and all he does is get hit and fall on his ass. But here's my impression of Sephiroth from FF7 Rebirth. That's how it feels to play him. In the Rebirth flashback, they got it wrong. Bravo. Cross slash. Blade beam is a projectile, so I can't really do much of that. Climb hazard!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for enjoying my Academy Award-winning performance of a completely unhinged, deranged Final Fantasy VII fan who hates Rebirth. That's got nothing to do with me. Here's the link to that video in chat, and also chuck a follow to my YouTube. It took me a long time to get into character. I've been method acting it for a while. But yes, that was true acting. So, awesome display, and I appreciate it. What is that place I was in? It was in Texas. They're called rage rooms. Basically, they gather up thrown out TVs, monitors, cups, bowls, and so on and so forth. And then people can come there and pay for like 1 or 2 hours where they just get to smash stuff with a metal pipe or a crowbar. And dude, I felt amazing during that and afterwards. And it makes for a good video as well. It's also, I'm trying to, for some reason it won't upload to my VOD channel. I don't know why. Anyway. I'm gonna read some chats and then I'm gonna continue this cutscene, alright? And if I'm taking too long, it's alright. I'll just pull a quick barv and I'll fix it all up. Emmy Gale, good night. Thank you for your amazing services. Guys, chuck her a follow. Take care of yourself. You'd rather they went all in and didn't include any of the Scions? Well, the problem is Wheel of Time is like, and it's the same issue that, like say FF7 Remake and Rebirth ran into, is they tried to make two completely opposite, completely different, diametrically opposed audiences, tried to make them both happy at the exact same time, and ultimately they ended up, you can't do this, it doesn't work. You gotta pick one or a cluster of an audience and just go fully into that. By trying to make the old viewers and the old players and the new gamers happy, trying to make the people who want Eris to live and the people who want Eris to die happy at the same time, it just doesn't work. You gotta pick one. Nothing to do in Hamar. Knut. What is that, Joe Schmuck? Yeah, Master, well, you know. Vinny Lemon Rice, thank you for the RIP. Does Sid enhance Wuk Lamat? Oh god. Anyway. Where's Sid in Dawntrail? Is Sid in Dawntrail? I don't think he is. I think he's too busy bumming Nero. There should be a bar for him. A bar for him? Yeah, it's a room where you go to just do heaps of push-ups to apologize for offending Sweet Baby Inc. So, a game for everyone is a game for no one. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, like, I've seen things where I'm like, this is not made for me, but I respect how well made it is for that audience. I think that's far more respectable than trying to get everyone to like you. But anyway, let's have a chat with Wuk Lamat. We've never done that in Dawntrail. Oh jeez, so much has happened so quickly, and I'm still catching up mentally. But where it concerns Zerolja, I have no regrets. I made my choice, and I did what I had to do. I only wish I could have stopped Sphene, stopped her from walking her misguided path. Oh jeez, I could definitely use some rest, and, you know, maybe you can bury your little piggy face in my furry vajayjay, and oh jeez, oh gosh, oh gosh, thank you. Okay, just stay there. I'm gonna go get a towel. And scene. Let's get the vegetable boost, and then let's leave. I'm sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna pull a barv. I'm gonna pull a quick barv and make it all right, and then I can get back to this scene. Bullet parry. That's not TOS. Or is it? You don't know, and I don't know. Dark Rowan, take care of yourself. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. All right, let's go eat out over JJ again. Oh, that's even worse! I put my head in her ass!
Oh, jeez. I'm really sorry, and I pulled a quick barf, but we're not sure what happened to Kakuin. The others are trying to learn what they can. Oh gosh. Oh, Kakuin. If we'd known that such a day would come, but I wish we could have at least said goodbye. All right. Also, what gender am I? No one knows. Oh, jeez, you knew then that she was already gone. Oh, gosh. We did. We all did. Kakuin forbade us from saying everything. She wanted to tell you herself when the time was right. I expect she was torn over how to reveal the truth to Ehrenvile. I see. Well, I don't think anyone can blame her for keeping quiet, but tell me, how are the people faring? Have they forgotten Zerolja already? No, they still remember him. We wonder if this might be the result of the gate at the summit being closed. Most are unaware of developments. They'll be relieved to hear that the king has been defeated, but at the same time, they're likely to panic if they learn that the queen has been pulling a barf. But right now, Geode is making contact with the various government bodies. Probably best to keep that under wraps, all right? Oh, okay, agreed. Well, once we've resolved matters, I'll explain everything to the people. I consider it my duty. As to Zoral's mechanical army, well, what's become of them now that he's gone? Oh yeah, about that. What the hell is that little chode hanging out with you? That looks like a blue penis. But anyway, at the time we suspect that Zerolja had passed, the king's authority appears to have been transferred to Galuja. All right. Wait. You mean to say Galuja? He's the new king? Now, while a coronation is required to make it official, for the moment, the system recognizes him as his father's successor. Also, Wheel of Time, thank you very much for that tier 1 sub on Sebbywebz TV. All right.
Oh, chair, bro. I don't want this. I don't want to be king, bro. I just want to have some KFC wicked wings and maybe some fish and chops. Oh, bro.
Oh, well, yeah, it's not a decision you have to make right away, but given that the authority comes with the command of the army, you can't give it up lightly either. We can think on this together, but for now, I want you to pull a quick barf, because you misgendered me earlier.
Oh, bro. Okay, if you say so. I'm pulling a barf.
Okay, good. Well, anyway, you still look like a penis.
Are you alright, Lamarty, bro?
Oh, what is this? Why can't I? Oh, Hawk Tour. Oh, jeez, I'm so upset. Oh, gosh. Despite everything that happened, all the terrible things my brother did, I still don't know how I feel towards him. Oh, what's wrong with me? Oh, jeez.
It's perfectly normal.
I'm sorry. Oh, you think so? Well, I'll take your word for it. Oh, gosh. Well, for now, we have things under control. Why not return to Tuliolal and take a quick barf? Well, okay. I haven't pulled a barf in a while, but yes, you know what? I think I'll do that. It'll be good to see how things are at home, catch up with Koana, and pull a barf. I think. Well, okay. Slapping my face. Powering up. Star Platinum, the world. Hey, why don't the two of you come too?
Oh, chair, bro. Oh, but won't everyone hate me, bro?
Of course not. They might be a little unsure at first, but I'll set them straight. And if they're mean to you, I'll make them pull a barf. Besides, I want to introduce you to Koana as a new family.
Oh, really, bro?
Really? That is, well, if you're fine with it.
Oh, chair, bro. I am, bro. Oh, this'll be fun. Like having a hungy or having some fish and chops.
God. Okay, well, let's be off. We'll head directly to the palace to see Koana.
Oh. All right, I don't think I'm winning any Academy Awards for that performance, but that is, how long have I been streaming? 12 hours? Okay, well that actually explains it. Oh, this stream has gone off the fucking deep end, mate. This has gone straight to the dogs. My face, Todd, it's not good. This is not good. Okay, let's go back to TLL. Torsten, don't give me that face. Does mammal taste like chicken? You disgust me. Well, I've had crocodile before, which actually tastes like a weird fusion of fish and chicken, which kind of makes sense when you think about it, because reptiles, they come from fish and they evolved into birds. Well, you know, part of them did. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it sort of tastes like both in a way. Fishkin, yeah. 14's like, man, we can't voice act everything in the game. Meanwhile, this man, this fucking guy. Exactly. We're at DJ now as Miss Colette. Oh, we've gone straight to the toilet. I can believe that. A suit for the pig head? Oh my god. You think you want this, but you don't, Beyond Thal? Exactly. You wish you could erase pulling above from your memory? No. Pulling above is, I think, the greatest social contribution in the history of video games. At least this year. Oh my god. I'll tell you what, if any of these Twitter psychopaths ever come after me and demand an apology for, I don't know, whatever, I'm just gonna pull a barf. I feel like that's the funniest way to apologize in this day and age. It's like, technically you're apologizing, but you're also insulting them at the same time. It is so funny, man. It's actually so funny what they invented. BioWare pulled a barf so hard they shut down. This should be called barfware at this point. Anyway. I'm gonna call them barfware from now on. I think pulling a barf is one of the great unintentionally hilarious contributions to the English language in recent history. So, you yell that at your wife and she pretend to be mad. Oh, bro, Alpacalypse, dude, you should do that. No, seriously, whenever your wife is angry at you and is like, you didn't do the dishes! You fucking asshole! Just be like, I'm sorry. In fact, I'm pulling a barf. Like, it's so funny that she won't be able to be angry with you anymore after that. Okay, all right, okay. I will now voice act the next scene, or whatever the hell we're gonna do here. I don't even know if half these scenes are voice acted, man. I don't know. I don't even know if this is voice acted. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It's a coin toss at this point. You have returned, por favor. Like a meatball that rolled back onto my plate of spaghetti. Oui. Wait there. I am coming down. I've already ruined the scene. I've already ruined it, man. Holy shit. Where's Lamati? What happened inside the dome? Por favor. That's all the expedition, folks. I did not understand the word you said. However, I've been watching the stream, so my brother is gone, like a plate of linguine. Yet the danger remains. You must soon sally forth to an unknown reality. Oh, hello, Koana! It's me, the main character! Oh, jeez!
Lamati. Is this boy perhaps?
Ha! Look at him! He looks like a blue penis!
This is Zeroja's son, Galuja. Surely that introduction won't be awkward.
I see. Time did flow differently inside the dome. If he is our brother's child, then... Galujar, was it? My name is Kuanar, and Lamati is brother, baker of spaghetti and the meatballs. Oh, che, Brie, you're her brother, Brie.
You'll find no one more dependable than Koana. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Galujar.
Oh, che, Brie, it's a pleasure to meet you. Or Uncle Koana.
Aye. Well, I suppose I am your uncle. Or Unc, as you TikTok broccoli hair zoomers say. But simply Koanar will do.
Wait. Hey, you NPCs, you're all confused, and little wonder. You probably wonder why I'm the main character. Or the Dawnservant. I don't know either, but the writers needed this to happen, and besides, I'll explain everything in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear. Galuja is his own person. He has no part in his father's crimes. If you have any anger towards Zeroja that you need to express, Koana and I will hear you out. Oh God, sorry, but if you treat Galuja as you would any child, treat him with kindness, even though he looks like a penis.
As we should. The boy's done no wrong.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
So, will you tell me what happened? Grahatir has given me a summary, but I would hear your detailed accounts.
Well, can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city. Oh, jeez.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Bluma Post. I hear they make a wonderful fettuccine. Our soldiers remain on high alert, but the threat of invasion has passed. I bid them to take a well-earned rest.
God, this is shocking. Anyway. And scene. Oh, what am I doing with my life, chat? Oh, God. I'm sitting here in torture trail, trying my best to make some of the driest dialogue in the history of writing somewhat even remotely entertaining. And I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm using every voice I have in my entire arsenal. I'm using as much emotional expression in the most emotionless lines possible. And I'm using every ad-libbing improvisation trick in the book to try and like add flavor and unpredictability and watchableness and spice to every scene. And I'm fucking dying here, man. I'm dying. I'm trying. It's so hard. Oh, Eben. Oh, thank you for lying down, Eben. Just stay right there. Just stay right there. Stay right there. And I'll show you how I feel. Wait for it. Stay right there. That's how I feel. Hang on, wait. Stay, hang on. No, hang on. Just a bit further. Wait for it. Wait for it. There. That's it, chat. That's it. That's it. My little porky pig feels like a puppet. He's got the massive fist of a bun boy right up his asshole. And that's this expansion, mate. That's it. That's Dawntrail in a nutshell. That's my stream in a nutshell. Oh, it's too hard. Oh, I told you, chat. I told you when I started, this would be the biggest voice acting challenge in my entire life. And I'm using years of recently acquired experience and lifelong experience to do the best I can, and I'm fucking dying. Holy shit. Rafan, I'm trying, mate. And you know what, chat? I appreciate you guys for appreciating this Herculean unsung effort. This will never be recorded in the pages of history. Let me put it that way. All right. It will never stand in the museum the time that Sebbywebz tried to save Dawntrail. It'll be in the VODs channel. I'll put a scene or two on my YouTube. But you here, who are here live right now, with nothing else to do other than watch me suffer. Suffer with such devastation. You people who are here live and watching the stream, you are the only people who will witness in history the time that I tried to save this game from itself. And I don't know if I'm succeeding or not. I think it's somewhat watchable. I think it's as watchable and entertaining as it can possibly be at great, tremendous cost to myself. That's all I think we've done. That's all I'm able to achieve. You broke in the next few sequences, Vector. Oh god, I can't wait to see how much worse it gets. Small Fry, you told me the story is ass. This is brutal. Wheel of Time, this is painful. Yeah, exactly, Balor. Like, Nani, what the hell? Virtue Signal? Treat him with kindness, even though he looks like a penis, Luminaire. It's true, it's true. He does look like a blue penis. The voice actor for Conan is sick. Oh, I appreciate that. I heard his actual VA is good too. Holy fuck. At no point do the Scions think it'd be a good idea to warn Iotsu of their allies of the danger. Well, you know why not, Vicarian? Because, like, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. We literally fought a giant Twitter bird Ashian invention who was wiping out whole galaxies. What are these people gonna do? Like, dance to Around the World by Cyberpunk, like by Daft Punk? They're not gonna do shit. Like Atlas, yeah, exactly, Lady Mose. Originally, there was Atlas holding the world on his shoulders, and then there's me, an Atlas-like figure, holding the entire world of Eorzea and Dawntrail, all of FF14 on my shoulders as I try to save this expansion. I am a legendary figure throughout history. Just no one knows it yet. They will in 1,000 years, just not now. Oh god. Exactly, Arjun. Exactly. You know. It's the truth. Truth, mate. Femboys? Oh, we'll survive. We'll survive. The pacing destroyed the experience. That's the thing. I would actually say there's been, like, I've time-stamped the fun scenes. And there's actually, when I look at it, it's like, there's quite a few fun scenes in this, but the padding and the filler is absolutely nuclear. This game expansion does not deserve my voice bullet parry. Well, I'll tell you what. After this, see this? This is the state of FF14 right now. All right, look at this. If you ever wonder what video gaming looks like in 2024, it's this. It's a furry woman watering a dead bun boy with his fist up a dead pig's ass. That's it. That's the state of Final Fantasy XIV. While a little cat in a hoodie with bat wings flies around, just feeling above it all, you know, unaffected by the carnage that basically lies before him. Novel, this is peak gaming, alright? You won't see this in World of Warcraft, alright? You won't see a furry lion woman watering a bunny girl with her hand up a pig's ass. Only in FF14 do you get this level of content, mate. Oh, also guys, follow my man Novel. He's a good bloke, he's a good friend of mine. He plays a game that's degenerate for completely different reasons, but at this point looks significantly more respectable. All right, okay. Also, Orkiwu, welcome in. Okay, all right, we're gonna do this. Yes, surely it can't get worse than this, Lazy. Yeah. Alright, enough fucking about. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time for me to get my pig's bottom out of this catman's ass and go, Kaioken! Times 10! And let's continue. Let's go. Whee! Rolling around at the speed of sound. Quick, I'm running! I'm running away! I'm running from this expansion! I'm running for all the horrible scenes I have to voice act. Oh, God, help me. Whee! 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 Wait, where am I supposed to go? Whee! And I died. I died from fall damage. Where am I supposed to go? Oh! Up there? Oh, fuck it. Alright. It's alright, chat. There's a really quick way to get up there. Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait. Unironically, there actually is. I was going to teleport. So. Oh, it can get worse. And it will! Oh, my God. Okay. Alright. This game doesn't let yourself end. Well, here's the thing, right? Even though this is extremely difficult to voice act, it's one of those things where, like, it's like Shakespeare. Except Shakespeare is actually good. Like, no one should ever watch Shakespeare. Shakespeare is completely unwatchable in the modern day and age. It is just impenetrable and it's not fun to watch ever. However, if you want to be a writer or a lyrical wordsmith, as Kanye West says, you do need to know your Shakespeare. And if you're an actor, you need to know how to act Shakespeare, because acting Shakespeare will make everything else seem like child's play. And that's basically what I'm doing with Dawntrail. It's not Shakespeare, but if you can make this even remotely entertaining, then a good script is gonna be a piece of cake. It's gonna be child's play. That's how it felt with KFC Dating Simulator, Doki Doki Literature Club, Undertale. That's how Final Fantasy VII is gonna be when I voice act that. And I don't know, I gotta find some other ones though. Anyway, alright, let's do this. Let's do this scene.
Oh, jeez! It was indeed Sriracha's realm inside the dome. Oh gosh, a realm that he ruled jointly with Sphene. He's the king of resolve, and she's the queen of reason. Just like you and me here. Their people live very different lives compared to ours, but like us, they live them to the fullest. And Sphene is a big part of that. She's a considerate and approachable ruler. She treats everyone as family. You and her, they must have gotten along quite well, por favor. Well, we did, but out of love for her people, she chose the wrong path. They're a good folk, the Alexandrians. They welcome us into their homes. They treat us with kindness and respect. But Sriracha, he slaughtered them. He slaughtered those he was meant to protect. Oh, jeez! By the gods, tell me how this came to pass while I cook up some tacos and burritos. Oh, okay. Let's do that.
And scene, or shall I say, and Sphene. Haha, my little joke. I'm sorry. Wow, that was bad even for me. All right, anyway. Anduin? Yeah, I don't know, man. Want to voice act those hentai games, Krona? If I could voice act hentai games on stream, I probably would. Anyway. Tiger Shark, welcome in. Now, where do we need to go? All right, it's time. Rolling around at the speed of sound. And welcome them into their homes. They bloody barged in. Watch me jump over this fence. Wow, I'm amazed there wasn't an invisible wall there. All right.
When his attack on Tulial failed, Sriracha sought to gain more power. So he ordered his people executed, and he harvested their souls. What drove him to commit such an atrocity, por favor? He claimed that he wanted to bring the entire world under his dominion, but that was just a means to achieve his true desire. Oh, jeez.
Or Chepre, my grandfather. He was a great person, right? Maybe my father wanted to prove he was his own person, that he could make his own fashion chops.
I dare say you are right. As the resilient son, our father's true-born heir, he bore the weight of expectation. The weight was clearly greater than any of us had imagined.
Oh, Chair Bray, that's probably why he was who he was, and why he didn't want me. He threw me out. It's like a week-old Lamington.
Oh, jeez. If only we tried harder to reach out to him. Oh gosh. Let's keep moving.
Anyway, I'm sorry to any New Zealanders in chat, but that's yeah. Anyway, hey, hello. Rather a fetching bun right there. Now just hold still. There's something I need to do. Oh, you're too tall. I can't even touch your vagina. Oh, anyway. Why did we have to move to continue this conversation? Nobody knows. Classic Sebby content right here. You're damn straight. Voice act training arc level Urianger. Here's the thing. You give me Urianger, I can voice act the fuck out of him. I've been voice acting Urianger for 5 expansions. This is the only expansion where he's not in it at all. So, is he in it in Stormblood? He's got a decent amount in everything except Stormblood, I would say. Yeah. Anyway. A leather speedo for so long, Eben. Oh my god.
Oh jeez. Well, Zeroja had become unimaginably. I promised, didn't I? Anyway, none of this is completely. None of this shit's important, man. They're just saying a bunch of bullshit. They're just saying that, like, oh, you're my family, and you're my family, and you're my family, and we're friends, and here's a power of friendship, and the One Piece is the friends we made along the way. This is fucking horse shit. This doesn't deserve my voice acting. All right. In fact, I'll voice act again when it deserves it. All right. I'll be like low tier god. I'll just turn off my webcam and turn off my mic until someone donates $100, and then I'll turn it on. And if no one does it in 20 minutes, I'll just end stream. I mean, look, I've heard that's a thing he does or did, and I think that is fucking hilarious, man. That is like, that is legendary. That's a unique meta in itself. But no, I'm not gonna do that, all right? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this instead. Oh shit, an actual cutscene. Oh my god, thank fuck. Holy shit. God damn it.
I am glad I could hear what happened in the dome, por favor. But I am sorry you had to bear such a heavy burden, Lamati. Like a giant plate of tacos.
Oh jeez, don't be. As vow of resolve, it was something I had to do. Besides, it was your ingenious strategy that kept Tuliolal safe. Asking me to rule with you, well, you to rule with me, yes, that was one of my better ideas. Oh jeez.
It was because we had all fought as one we could repel the invaders. And only then, with the aid of Vitra and his foreskin.
What?
Thanks to Alphinaud and Estinien interceding for us, we were able to swiftly forge an alliance with Razadan. When the dragons appeared in our skies, I felt that this was it. The Tuliolal you had envisioned, like a perfect burrito. We owe our new allies a greater debt, and I hope we can repay them one day.
Oh jeez, indeed. Well, once I've dealt with the matter, we should go and thank them in person.
Sebby has told me as much, but you still have work to do, por favor.
Yes, I need to find Svein. She harmed our people so that her own might live, but I was raging at her deeds. I realized something. Just because Tuliolal is safe doesn't mean I can ignore what became of Alexandria. That's the kind of thinking that led to conflict in the old days. Oh gosh. I want to help the Alexandrian people live in peace and happiness. And the only way to do is to stop Svein from walking her path. Oh jeez. Wait.
Very well, Lamati. Promise me you will take care. I can perfectly preserve the taco.
I'm so sorry. I promise, Koana. Oh, jeez.
And you too, Porky Pig.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm pulling above! I'm pulling above to show how sorry I am. Oh, God. Darkside Phil? Oh, my God. That guy is also fascinating. Panning on the playtime with lazy shit. Here's the thing. I can understand this with an MMO. But the fact this style worked its way into FF16 is insane. That's actually nuts. Like, 16 should have been a timeless modern classic up there with Baldur's Gate 3 and Elden Ring. It should have, and it wasn't. I bet you Expedition... let me put it this way, chat. I hear a lot of people say that as time passes, people will look back at FF16 fondly and be like, oh, that was great, but people just always hate the most modern Final Fantasy. No, that's not the case. Didn't happen with 15. People will tell you it happened with 15, but they're wrong. Like, 15 is a game you only play if you just want another FF fix. You don't recommend this to someone who's, like, never played Final Fantasy before, and I reckon 16 is going to be the same thing. I reckon Expedition 33, if it's good, if they don't fuck it up, that's going to be the one that stands the test of time as a proper FF-like JR. Well, it's not even it's an FRPG. It's a French RPG. But that's going to stand the test of time in the way that those games should have but didn't. So relatable right now. Your thoughts exactly? Oh, believe me, Bullet Parry. I've been arguing with the dishonest gaslighting segment of the Final Fantasy community for years. I can do this all day. At this point, there's almost nothing they can throw at me that I haven't already seen or heard. So, and while it was immensely frustrating at first, because I wasn't expecting that level of dishonesty, I'm a jaded fuck at this point. And that's good, because it means that, like, I know what they're going to say before they say it. Anyway, only Lys and Alphinaud throughout Stormblood. I guess Stormblood is immensely forgettable, Mito, and I agree with you on that. I think Stormblood needed to have less. What's her name? Fordola. Fordola was, and I remember I wanted to quit streaming FF14 during Stormblood, and I know 2 other streamers who felt the same way. And I had to tell them, like, look, just machine gun through Stormblood's MSQ. I know you don't want to do it, but do it. Trust me, because when you're done, you go to Shadowbringers, and the first scene will suck you in for that entire expansion, and the whole thing's ultra worth it. Just, but you got to get through Stormblood first. So, you got to spat at 14 gatekeepers when you started playing in 2018. How did they gatekeep you? Other than 14, it's been dead for 20 years, and you're a big... Odd socks. See, you and I are of the same opinion here. I think Final Fantasy has been declining ever since 10 ended. There has been not one FF since 10 that has been a must-play game. And that's literally true. Now, 14's MSQ does absolutely spike in Heaven's Ward. Honestly, they're all good. They all have good moments, and Shadowbringers, in my opinion, is the strongest. It's held up for a reason, and Endwalker is a great conclusion to it all. I would say Emmett is on par with some of the best Final Fantasy villains ever. I'd put Emmett up there with Sephiroth and Kefka. Yeah, no, I'd put him up there. I think he's fantastic. I think he's, like, not under... I don't think he's overrated. I think he's fucking sick. But I also don't think you can judge 14 by the standards that you judge FF7, 10, or like a single player, even like 15 or 16. You can't judge 14 by the standards of any other FF game because it's an MMO. It's just, the whole thing is completely different. It plays differently. It can do, and it can't do a billion. It can do a billion things the classics can't do, and it can't do anything that most of the things the classics can do. It's 11 and 14 are on their own. And I would even say Tactics is on its own as well. And I know that you guys, whenever there's an argument about what's the best Final Fantasy of all time, you tactics Andes, you play your trump card, you play your cheat card, and you say tactics, because no one can disrespect it. True, mechanically it is the most complex and interesting out of all that time period. But it's also outside of the numbered Final Fantasies. It's not the same. And you know it's not the same. Tactics is fucking amazing. Tactics is like the Balatro of Final Fantasy games, but you also can't compare it to like 7, 10, 9, and or 6 or Chrono Trigger and all that shit. So, anyway, enough fucking about. Let's have a chat with Por Favor, and let's suck his tacos and burritos.
Well, I'd anticipated this. I still can't help but worry. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry I have to go away so soon, but even setting Sphene aside, some of her own people might be among the endless. I can't just sit around and leave everything to the others. I understand. I have matters here well in hand, and I have Porky Pig sucking off my taco and my burrito. So, do what you must. Sebby, for all you have done for us, our nation and our family, I fear I can never express sufficient gratitude. In fact, I'm expressing some gratitude all over your face right now. But thank you, from the bottom of my heart and my Spanish penis.
I'm so sorry, chat. I can't stop myself. I need to be stopped. I'm level 100! Yes! Yes! I'm no longer walled! I'm no longer walled by XP! Oh my god, I can do every quest and I'm fine, Copo. Why is the spin-off better than numbers? No. Yeah, that's what I mean. So anyone who says tactics is just cheating. Because it is, I'll tell you what. In Final Fantasy, the best are considered to be like 6 and 7 of the classic era, and they are endlessly at each other's throats. Mainly 6 Andes trying to go at 7 people. And look, 7 and those, they are among the best. But Tactics Andes, that's cheating. Because it is sacrilege to say Tactics is not good. It's already sacrilege to say 6 is not good. You can get away with saying 7 is overrated, which you're wrong about. But you can say it, even though you're wrong. But to say that Tactics is bad, that's literally heresy and excommunication in the Final Fantasy community. So, anyway, let's continue. And those who love FF4, you guys are in a league of your own, and I respect you guys. 4 is fucking sick. So, Groot, I'm fixing it. I'm fucking fixing it. Let's do it. Let's do this.
Oh, jeez, it was good to catch up with Koana. Now let's talk to the Nanny, Kupo. Hang on. Wait, I'm getting a phone call. Moshi Mosh, it's me, Wuk Lamat. Who might this be from, por favor? Hello? Yes, Sebby is with me. Oh, well, let's meet at some perch. See you soon. Okay. That was Y'shtola. She decided to call me instead of you because I'm the main character of Final Fantasy XIV. Even though you've been through A Realm Reborn, Heavensward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and Endwalker, she decided to call me instead of you because I'm the main character. Anyway, if you want to go ahead to Sunpunch, I'll pay our soldiers a quick call. That's why she called me instead of you.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Is there something wrong with that? Something's wrong with this. I'm right. Oh God. Anyway. Oh look. Well. Look who decided to show up. Mrs. Y'shtola, who calls Wuk Lamat instead of me.
Apologies for the wait, and I am sorry for calling you instead of Sebbywebz. Excuse me while I pull a bav. Oh jeez, well, you're all here, then that means...
You're damn fucking straight. Oh, we believe that we found a way to travel to the Reflection where Sphene has bloody retreated.
I was busy providing aid in Solution 9, so I haven't heard the details myself. Could you start from the beginning, Y'shtola?
Of course. Per Sphene's own words, the gate atop Everkeep was opened and closed by the power of interdimensional fusion. It was the artifact known as the key that allowed her to control it.
According to Kettenram, that key was brought with me to the source 20 fucking years ago. It was then kept here in the palace until its theft by Zoroja, who used it in Yasselani to fuse a portion of our world in its fucking reflection.
Following Zoroja's demise, Sphene claimed the key and disappeared through this gate. But where exactly did that gate lead? In seeking the answer, we took another look at Urianger, and we made the startling discovery. As you all know, there should be one more level at the summit of Everkeep.
The 12th level, the King of Resolve's royal abode.
You're right. But when you actually went there, you saw that it don't exist. Alright. Flashback time. Curious. We analyzed Urianger's logs. See where the memories of the departed were being sent. Where it should be, but through the gate to the missing 12th level.
That level alone must have laid outside the fused region, and so it was left behind. Flashback. Snap back to reality.
Well, then it means... Oink. Alphinaud, you so kind. Me? Oh, well, I suppose I should have some lines in this expansion. It means that beyond the gate lies not just any reflection, but the one from which Alexandria originally hailed. 'Tis Sphene's home world, and she has returned there to join the memories of her departed citizens.
Wait! However, as the key lies with her own on the other side, we don't have the means to reopen the fucking gate. Forgive me, but I already thought we knew she had gone home, or at least it seemed obvious to me. What I want to know is, how do we pursue Sphene if the gate here is closed?
Oh, well, we just use another gate, you big furry idiot. And it just so happens we know where one is. The Sky Deep Sea Note, of course. That's right. All evidence suggests that the gate there leads to the world where the Alexandrians and I came. But assuming that's true, how can we open it? Well, that's what we're gonna fucking find out, using the code in this wee little area right here. A beep. Now, as you recall, Krile's earring is in fact a data storage device. An analysis of it yielded a code. Something used to control a contraption. Very large one at that. Given the circumstances of Krile's arrival in the source, we believe that it said that the said contraption is the gate to the fucking Golden City. This is admittedly an educated guess, mate, but we're quite hopeful it'll fucking work. Oh jeez, to make such progress in such a short time, how unlike this expansion. We could not have done it alone. The credit must go to the members of Oblivion for acquiring the information we needed. Shale especially. Oh jeez, well, it seems the plan is set to the Sky Deep Sea Note. Why the fuck were Thancred and Urianger in that scene at all and say absolutely nothing? Like, why even be there, man? Like, Urianger of all people always has something to say. He's a very talkative bloke, and Thancred's a cheeky bastard. How can they be in the scene and have nothing to say? But these fucking idiots, these nobodies, you, and what's his name? The Ellison, the ambiguous gender Ellison, they have everything to say. This is ridiculous, man. Scions are stage props in this. It's unbelievable. And I don't even care about the Scions that much. I just like doing Estinien's voice. And I can't do it here because he doesn't have any fucking lines. Oh, Midnight Fox. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. You were just in time to watch me suffer. Okay, you remember in the James Bond movie Skyfall with Javier Bardem, where he talks about how he was tortured? That sounds like me talking about playing Dawntrail.
He's like, I started Dawntrail, and I suffered. And suffered. And suffered.
That's how I feel. I feel like Javier Bardem in a torture session in James Bond. Voice acting this. Oh, God. Quisty, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Sylvanius, welcome in. And guys, chuck a follow to Midnight Forks over here. Let me chuck you a shout out right there. Oh, God help me. You were playing Final Fantasy XIV? I hope you were doing something other than this. Eben, I beat you to the punch. I'm so sorry. I thought you were asleep, Eben. I'm sorry. I look sexier than ever, Fahad. Well, I appreciate that. Oh my God. My raid and follow things, I was lagging out. Oh God. You want to get hummus? I want some hummus. I want food right now. But instead, I'm doing this. In the immortal words of Urianger, sucketh my balls, bitcheth. So, yeah, it's crazy, Rifan, how the Scions are props in this. Krile has a USB stick as an earring. Well, you know. You're level 100. See ya. Yeah, exactly. Sirolja has so little motivation, he should have been disposed of sooner. Yeah, I mean... Bello, the issue with most FF villains is none of them stand up to Emmett Self's characterization. Caius? Who is Caius again? The majority are I feel bad, I have ennui. For reason of becoming a multiplanar genocidal maniac. Well, I think Xenos... Xenos and Fandaniel are an interesting combination because Xenos will do something to fuck you up. Like, Xenos will possess your body, but Fandaniel will be like, I want to make things interesting, so let me give you a chance to stop him. Like, they're kind of partners, but Fandaniel's this weird sort of chaotic element where he almost trips Xenos up for his own amusement at times. And they also are completely different. Xenos is very calm and composed. Fandaniel is a complete psychopath. I don't think, obviously neither of them are on par with Emmett Selk, but they do have very strong moments, both of them. Protein bars, do I need a snack? I got your protein bar right here. Well, also, I used those when I was streaming for like 16 to 18 hours, whereas how long have I been streaming? 13 hours? Alright, I got one more hour in me. Xenos is an overly attached girlfriend, you absolute Kuma. Caius is FF13 too. Okay, well I'll have to stream those at some point. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Alright, it's gonna happen.
Begging your pardon, Sebby, but might I have a moment here setting forth, por favor? Oh, jeez, you're already gonna give him the thing? Yes, I thought to save it for later, but in light of these developments, I feel that now is the time. As Lamati says, I have something for you. Please, come with me to beside the bevy, and I'll put my taco into your burrito. Por favor.
Yeah, fuck it, that's exactly what he's gonna do. Let's go here. To speed up the travel. Was the MacGuffin? I don't know, mate. Fandaniel had his own plan with Zodiac? Yeah. It's a good thing that was like really done justice to in Endwalker. I like Endwalker, but I feel like for something that's been built up that long, I don't know. Then maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I had a warped sense of time. That square, what the fuck do you... The fuck do you mean I can't jump over this? How is there an invisible wall here? Alright, mate. Alright. This is the worst thing Square has ever done to me. Is put an invisible wall behind this bench that I can clearly jump over. It's fucking outrageous. Anyway. Oh, I can jump over this? Oh, sorry, did you forget to put an invisible wall here as well? I don't know. I think I might need to refund this expansion because there's no invisible walls here. And that's why I play this game. Anyway, sorry, that was a bit salty, but yeah. Zodiac is a bit too short. I think everyone agrees on that. And everyone knows that Anima should have been a trial, not a, you know, dungeon boss that you're never ever gonna do again. So, Last time was cheesy and predictable. You know what, Lazy? Like, without spoiling, I mean, obviously you all know, otherwise you wouldn't be in a Dawntrail MSQ stream, but in Ultima Thule, at first I thought, oh my god, did they actually do that? And then it kind of happens too much to the point where I'm like, then they can't do it. There's no way they can take out literally all the main characters. Okay, all right, it's leading to something, but it was still good. Even though it was one of those things where you knew it was going to happen, or I knew it was going to happen, but maybe it's because I'm voice acting the characters, and it's like an actor's habit where, like, I'll kind of get into the character. So if there's high stakes and there's good lines, even if it's somewhat predictable, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm not engaging the intellect. I'm just like living through the character. You know, the emotion's just gonna hit anyway. But I don't know how it was for you guys who watched those scenes with voice acting, and that's how it was for you.
Tuliola, listens, is safe in no small part due to your valor. As a token of our appreciation, I have commissioned special equipment for you, por favor. While it is inadequate as an expression of gratitude, I pray it will serve in your coming mission. Well, it incorporates foreign technology. Leave it to Koana to request such a thing. Kupo, Mewazante yonder has the equipment in his keeping. Just say the word and he will bring it out. Spaghetti and the meatballs.
You may now obtain job-specific gear, and I don't care. Is that important? Yeah. You liked it, Orkibu? Well, at the end of the day, Zodiac is done with seemingly too quickly, but at least Endwalker has an absolute ton to offer, like a mammoth amount to offer after that. So I think it was something that people didn't like at first, but I think it was okay. It sort of worked out in the end. Real stakes besides side characters, villains and civilians died. Well, I'd say this is I don't know. Look, they can't even kill off Nanamo El Namo. All right, there's no way they're gonna kill off a Scion. They just can't do it. So, yeah. Equip it, or I might be gated by eye level later. Wait, equip what? They gotta start killing characters again? Dude, they can't even fucking kill, like, Eris in FF7 Rebirth. They can't even keep her fucking dead. They can't even kill, Biggs or Wedge or Jesse. They're done. They're too scared. Sorry, there's a bit of a rant here, and I'm gonna cut it as short as I can. They're too scared to kill any major character because they're scared of the fan backlash. They're scared of the insane people who think that Eris and Tifa are real people and they want to marry them and have sex with them. Or they want them to be alive so they can have sex with Cloud or Zack or Sephiroth. That era of Square pulling moments like Eris in FF7, it's never gonna happen again, sadly. I would love it to happen. But they can't even like, you saw what they did with Eris's death scene in Rebirth. You saw that. You all saw it. Even the staunchest Rebirth Andes can't defend that. And if you try to even think about defending that, fuck you. You're wrong. But anyway. Let's speak to Wuk Lamat.
Oh jeez, with your shiny gear, I reckon you're ready for anything. Well, come on, let's head to the C-Note. Access to the areas presently restricted per my orders. I shall accompany you.
Well, thank you for saying that. You haven't seen it, you leader? Honestly, just YouTube it. YouTube it so you can be like, wow, I'm glad I didn't buy that. We want to go here. Oh, fuck. Well, that's close enough. Play the video? No. You can go on YouTube and watch my reaction to it. Anyway. They need another expansion to build it up. I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with that because I agree with you that they can use expansions. They can have expansions sort of chain into each other and build up each other. The way that One Piece does this, the way that Endwalker did, but that is no excuse for a boring expansion. There can be a climax expansion and a build-up expansion, but the build-up expansion has to be fucking riveting.
It's gotta be good. It's gotta be entertaining and engaging the whole time. You gotta be like, oh shit, oh that's introduced? Oh this guy, oh my god, what's he gonna do? Wait, she did that, oh my god, where is this gonna lead? And that sadly is not happening in Dawntrail for the vast majority of it. You can do very, very interesting build-up, but Dawntrail didn't achieve that, at least not from what I've seen so far. So those who say that like, oh, you know, you're being impatient, you don't know how to read, you need to give it time. It's like, no. I know how story structure works. I know how to build a good story. And you're wrong. Anyway, so you're doing fine without Alexandria? Fan service, like going to the beach? Well, I think that's fine. By all means, have a fan service beach thing, but don't make that MSQ and don't make people pay for it. That's like making people pay for filler in anime. Imagine, like, let me ask you this. Did anyone buy the DVDs of Naruto or Bleach of just the filler episodes? Think about that. Imagine if that existed. Imagine if that was a thing. The, like, entire DVDs of only filler episodes of One Piece, Bleach, and Naruto. No MSQ. Imagine the concept, man. Imagine the concept. It's criminal. It's a virus. Battle-only content? I like battle content, but for me, story is story and characters are the most important thing. To the point that I'm going to blow your minds when I say this. I don't mind that 16, 7 Remake Trilogy, and 15 are not turn-based. I don't mind that. I will adapt to whatever, like, battle system Square comes up with, as long as the story and characters are good. And sadly, they failed on all 3 counts of 15, 16, and Remake Trilogy. So, yeah. Build up. You never played 7, so no investment for you leader. Basically, there was a scene in 7, which is, like, legendary, and everyone was like, holy shit, how is this gonna be when that... How the fuck do I get here? There, okay, sweet, okay. And everyone was like, holy shit, how is this scene gonna look in 4K, 60 frames, modern graphics? Wow, if that scene destroyed us in the late 90s, how is that gonna affect us now? Well, you don't need to worry about it affecting you now. Because they completely and utterly butchered and ruined it. They took one of the most emotionally evocative, powerful scenes in the history of games, possibly in the history of, like, just, like, entertainment, and they replaced the emotion with confusion. Instead of emotion, now you're just confused. You don't know what's going on. You don't know whether to feel happy or sad. You don't know what happened. This, yes, this one, that one, pulling out gas for fun. You don't know. And it's ruined. It's utterly ruined, and it's just a tragedy. But anyway, we all know how I feel about this, so anyway, I'll stop. I'll read some chats and I'll continue. Weep. Anime guy, welcome in, you know. What has stopped me from skipping Zerv? Having had a full night's sleep. I've got the energy, but even then I'm skipping some on-field dialogue. Cutscenes I won't skip. But anyway. What else do we have? The world building for Shadowbringers? Well, Shadowbringers world building was like right off the bat, it was fucking crazy. Right off the bat. You see a good lady get melted into a giant, horrible sex demon. That's like welcome to Shadowbringers, basically. You have to say something, Mars Black. You have something positive to say about Rebirth, despite that you dislike it. You like what they did with Yuffie. I'll tell you what, Mars Black, I actually agree with you. I think Yuffie is a good example of a character in Rebirth who was actually changed and is quite significantly different from how she was in the OG. And while it's not necessarily the same character, I still like her. She's fun. Like, she didn't feel butchered in the way that many other characters did. However, I don't think that her and Barrett getting along like a house of fire makes any sense at all. Like, Barrett and Yuffie butt heads all the time in the OG. And suddenly they just love each other the second they meet each other in Rebirth. It's too PG anime. It's too kawaii. So, imagine not being a native speaker, lazy. Oh, that's fucked. Yeah, trying to read through this word salad. Here's the thing. I'm dumb at a lot of things, but I'm good at language. I'm good at English.
And even this is a lot for me to take in. Imagine if this is your second language and you're trying to read all this. That's very hard, man. So, all right, I'm gonna finish up these chats and then I'm gonna continue this. Here we go. Sorry if I missed any chats. If there's any important shit, just say it again and I'll do it. Not Savage Serve? Maybe if there's good story in there. I don't know. You played 14 several years ago into Shadowbringers. You skipped the story because you run raid faster. Everyone hated you because it's the greatest thing ever. Well, Shadowbringers is just, it's kind of the best thing that's happened in modern Final Fantasy. That's what I would say about Shadowbringers. Yeah. So, what's hard to read, Yuki? You know what I mean. You're a chat Wiley. Oh, by the way, guys, follow Wiley X Wiley over here. There's some really cool Final Fantasy debates and arguments going on in her chat, believe me. Anyway, she streams a lot of classic FFs. She's a good mate of Bitwizard. I think she's awesome. Chuck a follow her. She's great. Don't come, it sucks. Yeah, well, how do you explain this? Explain this, mate. Actually, no. No, I'm not going to shout you out. I'm going to make Eben shout you out. Because she gets angry when I shout you out. But she's, you know, she wants to do it. Storyline for the raids is the only thing that can suit me because you know me. Maybe there's an option, man. It takes a Chadley bullet. Oh, Chadley, don't even get me started on Chadley, mate. But anyway. All right, I think Eben's asleep, Wiley, so I'll do you the shout out. And then I'm going to do this thing. And scene. There you go. It's DBZ, you'll be real. I don't think it's not going to be as cool though. I don't know. I'll tell you what, Zerv. Let me finish Dawntrail MSQ and then I'll see how I feel if I want to go even further with this afterwards. So you predict it's going to be Orky Woo. That's a great prediction, but I don't know, man. I don't know about this, buddy. Oh jeez, Coen is already going inside, but I couldn't help but take a moment. Just being here takes me back. Oh jeez. And it wasn't even that long ago we visited the Rite. So much has happened since then. Truly, guided by my grandfather's lair, across the seas in search of answers. What awaits us on the road ahead, I don't fucking know. But I'll walk it to the end with all of you. In fact, I'll end walk it. I'll be an end walker with both of you. Even though I wasn't even in that expansion. Oh, alright, let's go. This is shocking. Oh, Eben, it's too late. I did it. I shouted her out. I even stopped myself from shouting her out because I thought you wanted to do it. So, I will now voice out this scene. Ooh la la! The electro everywhere one turns, harboring vast amounts of lightning. This place is very much alive. Krile, try holding your earring to the terminal. Oh, fuck. No luck. Don't give up yet. That terminal reads code. Might just need a higher clearance. Alright. Lucia, why don't you give it a try? Or Chebri? Me? It's the king's authority's been passed to you. That gate ought to open. Or Chebri? Well, I've opened a lot of packs of fish and chops in my life. Maybe I can open it like that. I leave behind that which I have gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn. Or Chebri?
Oh, chip brew! Yes! Kupo! Oh, happy lizard dance!
Take it seriously, alright? Behave.
That earring, it really was. Remarkable. A void gate is forced open with a blast of Isia, and thus appears a tear in the fabric of reality. Ah, shit. In contrast, this is the stitchwork of a master, neatly hemmed, without a shred out of place, a power to be reckoned with. Oink. But now is not the time for Marvel. It's the time for Marvel Rivals, which is free on Steam right now and should download it for when you play on Sebbywebz TV. However, if Bakool Jaja can open this gate, then so too can Sphine close it. It would be wise to employ magic in its defense, both to maintain its stability and ward off interference. While I am able to invoke said magic, I cannot sustain them alone. I require another channel with me, and in unison. My milkshakes bringeth all the boys to the yard, and for that I humbly volunteer myself. But even with our combined efforts, I offer no certainty of success. Might we prevail upon the two of you to lend your support? Of course, if coordination between mages is required, few would be better suited than Alisaie and myself.
Shall I fucking remain as well? Or should I sit in the backyard smoking cones?
While your presence might be welcome, I would rather you join the expedition team. For despite our earnest efforts, the gate may well end up closed once more.
Well, fuck me.
In such a situation, it may fall to those on the other side to devise a method to reconnect our worlds. A task with which you are not unfamiliar, as I recall.
Damn fucking straight, mate. I've got faith it won't come to that. But should it, I'll endeavour not to fucking disappoint you, you slut.
I assume that, well, assuming that Wuk Lamat, Krile and Erenvile are given to this foray, I'll make myself useful here, guarding those who maintain the gate, and if I've got the time, I might sniff a line of coke off a catgirl's ass. Should any threats emerge, from the world beyond or otherwise, believe me, I'll deal with them. I'll cut a line the size of a Toblerone. As will I, you fucking minge. Which leaves you free here to head in there and do what you fucking do best. Cunt.
You're right, Estinien.
Oh gosh.
This pig is so fucking stupid, man. Oh, this pig is such an absolute scene ruiner, especially for these dramatic scenes. Oh my god. Anyway, I will now voice act the next line. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Really. Mostly. In fact, if you wanted to show how sorry you are, you'd pull above, like in Dragon Age Veilguard. But it's alright, because I'm Alisaie. And don't let him bear the burden alone, do you hear? Or else you'll be the one pulling above.
Oh, jeez! Well, I don't want to pull above. Oh, gosh.
And scene. This is so shit. Oh, so crap. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna drink this juice. Get some liquid and energy back in me. Orky Woo, thank you for the prime. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. He's enjoying this shocking performance right now. Also, Ponto! Welcome in. Guys, chuck a wee follow to Ponto over here. He actually has a real Irish accent, unlike my shockingly atrocious impression. You know him from the FF14 community. Chuck a follow to this man, and thank you for the 100 bits. The World Tournament Saga? Oh, you're right, Serv. I'll check it out after I finish the MSQ, but this MSQ is... It's killing me! That's how I feel. But I'll do it. I'll do it for your sick amusement, chat. Because I know that you guys are a bunch of sadists who thrive on streamer tears and suffering. And I'll do it for you. So... Imagine how cool it'd be if we could choose who stays and who goes. Imagine not wanting to pair up with Wuk Lamat, mate. How dare you? In fact, you're racist. Also, Princess Roko, welcome in. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, dangling the signs like a keychain in front of a dog. Sadly. Okay, that's good. That's good. I've got a whole pint of fruit juice in me. That's water. That's sugar. I've got a baby don't hurt me. That's a new energy source. You need it, Eben? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Zoo. I've got to do it. I've got to do this first. Relatable. Shockingly relatable. Okay. 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 I'm gonna pour this beer. And this is the last beer of the stream, okay? Alright? I'm not streaming for more than 14 hours today. Not gonna happen. And I'm not gonna go overtime and then apologize by pulling above, alright? I'll pull above, but not for that reason. I'm pulling above! 15 hours? No. I gotta discipline myself. If I go over 14 hours, I just fuck up the rest of the week. And I don't want to do that. If I end at 14 hours, then it's possible I can reset my sleeping pattern to be fine for next stream, which will be on a Wednesday, which is probably when I'll finish this MSQ. So, it's gonna happen. Alright. I'm pulling above! That's a disgusting amount of head. How dare you describe what your mum did to me last night? Anyway, I'm gonna voice act this scene. Ahem. Alright, it's done. Whenever you're ready. We'll protect the portal. Keep it open, no matter what.
God, if only we had lines. Me too.
The fucking Lala walk cycle is so stupid, man. It looks so stupid.
Beyond lies and unknown reflection. Short of asking an Ashian, we unfortunately have no way of identifying which one it is. Well, what do we know? Well, we know it's Sphaine's domain. A place where she brings back those who've been lost. So, for now, why don't we call it...
Ultima Sphene! Okay, well, that was a really long pause. Let's go.
Well, chat, we're entering Ultima Sphene at this point.
I need to watch Stargate. Like, is Stargate a good show, or is it dated at this point? I tried watching Battlestar Galactica, but the very, very first scene had 3D that was like, it was just too dated and I couldn't do it. I don't know. Maybe I should give it a go. I don't know. You like Stargate? It's great. It's an amazing show. Oh, jeez. The OG one's good. It's like Knight Rider good. I'd never seen Knight Rider, but I know the car talks to him.
How to describe the sheer amazement we felt when we emerged on the other side of the portal? I fear words don't do it justice. Before us was a vibrant world, where memories of the departed... oh, the line is over. Living memory! Also the endless golden. How they laughed and smiled as they reminisced on unfulfilled dreams, alive in perceivable ways, yet knowing no loss. So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise. Words rose unbidden to my lips. All this time, it was here, the city of gold.
The Unlost World. Living memory. Piss filter. Listen, mate. Just because this world's covered in piss doesn't mean I can't enjoy a golden shower, alright? Open your mind. It's the Twilight Town from Kingdom Hearts. What's up, Lakers? This is the best zone of Dawntrail. Easily the best zone. It is quite interesting to look at. It's sort of like a different kind of Amarot. That is cool. That's really, that's cool. That looks sick. That's like high, I don't know. It's cool looking. I wish I had the language to describe it better. Welcome to FF9 land. Well, you know, I'm walking here. I see that gooby right there. The colorblind friendly color shift the last 5 years. No longer red versus blue, teal versus purple, yellow versus pink. Stargate visuals are bad, you couldn't stand them, but you managed to force yourself and you're like a middle-aged fart. Yeah, I don't know. Battlestar Galactica is a must-watch. Maybe I should give it a go again, now that I know, because there's a bit where like, these two robots walk out in the very beginning and it just looked like the shittest 3D I've seen in a long time, and it kind of broke me, even though the actors were good and it was kind of an interesting idea. I don't know, maybe I need to give it another go. Has anyone seen The Expanse? Has anyone not, are there any science fiction fans who have not seen The Expanse? Because that is excellent. That is just, that's the closest you will ever get to a TV show of like Mass Effect. Yeah. Have I had my dinner? Yeah, I'm having my dinner right here. Captain's also bite. You know, man. Yeah, The Expanse is one of those shows where I watched a bit of episode 1. I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. And I was like, I'm intrigued, and I came back to it. And once The Expanse finally sort of clicked to me, as I kept going in season 1, I'm like, holy fucking shit, this is crazy, man. This is so good. It's one of the only modern shows that goes for 6 seasons and it doesn't feel like it's too long. In fact, you wish there was more. That is unusual. That's really, really uncommon in the day and age of TV. Or the golden age of series. Oh jeez, it's amazing! Absolutely amazing, oh jeez. We've literally stepped into the Hoktua legend. Well, whichever reflection this might be, it would seem the barrier between here and the source
It's thin in Yaktail. Well, that would explain Hoktor's visions and the locations of the gate. Oh, hey, Erinfile, that volcano over there, you don't suppose it's real, don't you? An actual volcano, spewing forth lava in the middle of a city. I would like to see that. Hey, you never know. Oh, jeez. Well, look, there's a path down there. Let's see where it goes. Whee! Do I want to be a belter? I would probably, honestly, I could kind of see myself as either one. I could see myself as a belter or as like an earthling. I don't know if I'm tough enough to be a Martian, man. The Martians are really intense, and that Islander woman that got to play Bobby, the Martian, she is just incredible. My God, I was like, holy shit. I will do the cooking and cleaning. I will do the laundry, if you are my wife. Because I'm scared, because you're so fucking cool. She's an absolute unit, a woman. She's great. She's fucking awesome. So, alternate timeline space race for all mankind, okay. The Belters are interesting because they have a very unique, it's like a made up accent that's still actually convincing. And you know who I think did it the best? Fucking David Strathairn. He was crazy good in that. I did not expect to see him in that show, but his Belter character was nuts, man. I just thought he was awesome. Such a fucking pro, such an interesting, unpredictable boomer character. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. And there was also a really cool line that one of the rebels has. He's sort of like this Spanish dude who, he has this line where he's motivating the Belters to attack Earth, and he says, what does he say? How they think they're weak. And he's like, when they think we're weak, we can be surprising. And I thought, that's a cool line right there. Because yes, when people think you're weak, they completely underestimate you. And then his people managed to pull off like one of the most shocking things in the history of humanity in that show. Which is why, I don't know, I'm not going to spoil it. It's just, I love that line. Because he says it with such passion. When they think we are weak, we can be surprising. I don't know, I can't do it justice, but it's really cool. All right, let's have a chat with Wuk Lamat. We haven't done that enough in this expansion already. The FF9 music, I don't know if I really think it even fits in this, man. I think they should have just written new stuff for this. Oh, jeez, it's strange. Though I've never been to this place before, it somehow makes me feel nostalgic. Like when I played Final Fantasy IX on a 4:3 aspect ratio CRT TV. Oh wait, I did that. Oh, that's why I remember this. Oh wow. Fan service. Anyway, unlike Everkeep, with all its advanced technology, here it's brick and stone. It's like we traveled to the past. The differences might be more superficial than you think. Take a good look at the buildings around us. There's electrope everywhere, along with myriad contraptions. Like how Sphinx projects our image onto soldiers, I believe the city's appearance is artificial. The Aetherite is identical to the one in Everkeep, isn't it? That suggests this place is bloody Alexandrian. Well, that would seem to be a fair assumption. In light of this, could it be the city is Everkeep's missing 12th level? Welcome, friends! Welcome to the world of tomorrow! Who are you? Okay, is this guy important? Constancy? Is this guy, does this guy need a voice? A remix? I could see a remix, because, yeah, it's just FF9's music, you know. This is some rando character? Oh, okay. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway. My name is Constancy, and like you, I am endless. We have been recreated from the memories of those who have exhausted their souls, the departed, and I don't mean the movie by Martin Scorsese. Great effort is taken to ensure the integrity of your memories, so it might feel no different from when you were flesh and blood and cum.
Okay, well, let's go along with this for now. Kupo.
Oink. I am a caretaker here at Living Memory, City of the Endless. It is my pleasure to provide guidance to newcomers, such as your good selves.
City of the Endless? At a glance, it seems like there's a lot of different facilities. What kind of fucking place is this?
Simply put, it's a recreational attraction. The city is divided into 4 areas, each of which captures scenery that once defined our continent. In this way, we ensure that what is lost is not forgotten, that all precious memories endure forevermore. In Everkeep's early days, this place was used by the living, but it was made a haven for the Endless hundreds of years later. Now then, if you would please follow me, I shall give you a guided tour. Do take care, as wildlife brought here for preservation roams about freely.
Wait, hold on a moment. While a tour might be interesting, it's Sphene that we've come to see.
Oh, you wish to meet the Queen? In that case, you are in luck. Oink. It was just announced that Her Majesty will enter into a slumber, but there's still time. If you try calling to her before the Meso Terminal, in the center of the city, she will likely appear.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm not sure how things work around here, but let's head to this Meso Terminal. Oh, jeez. Oh, thank you, Constancy. We'll take you up on that tour next time.
I shall look forward to it. Good luck seeking out Her Majesty. And welcome to the world of tomorrow! And thank you, Loopy, for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh well, that's his whole character arc done. I did attune to this. No, I did. But just to make sure, just in case. Yeah, I tuned to it. Okay, good. Happy Groundhog Day! No more random NPCs? Oh my god. You're gonna unlock air flying? I'm making this area bearable. Is my stream actually making Dawntrail somewhat watchable? Oh, that's so mean though. But it's also true. So. Yes, somewhat. Well, that's the best I can do, chat. Wow, the ping here is atrocious. Alright, well, I hope you guys are enjoying it, chat. Let's continue. Interesting area. I don't think this is the right music for this area. Like, this is so epic and grand and... I don't know, it's just too chill. I'm gonna fix it right now. I'm gonna fix the music. No. No, it's not that. What is it called? It's not that. Is it this? Is this the music? Let me try. Let me see if I can fix this. No, not that one. What's the one that's like dun 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 dun. You know what I'm talking about. If you know Final Fantasy IX, you know that fucking song. But when I type castle, I get Ibsen's Castle. So, and it's not Limblom either. Limblom is like dum 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 dum. Din 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 din. Beep, beep. It's not that either. It's something else, and it's what is it called? Maybe Sid's Castle? I don't know. Fuck! I don't know. It's not Steiner's theme either.
It's not Alexandria. Fucking Final Fantasy, it always just has, like, great songs and there's no way to remember what they're fucking called. Gumby, welcome in. How have they not hired me? They'll never hire me. Yeah, like Throne Room or something? Maybe this is it. There we go. Good call. Now this, if you're gonna rip off Final Fantasy IX's music for this area, this is the song you should have ripped off, alright? This is the song. You can't even rip off the right song. There we go. Behold. You know what? I feel like Square should fucking hire me, mate. Do you have any idea how many times I've fixed their games? The number of times I've been streaming their games, I'm like, nah, wrong soundtrack, let me fix it. You know. I did this with FF16. The number of times FF16 had scenes that had no music, and I was like, alright, let me fix this up. Final Fantasy VII Remake, man. In War Market, they changed the music to be something that was super iconic and memorable to something completely generic and forgettable. And I'll tell you how I know this. If you think of I'll tell you how I know this. If you think of FF7's War Market music from the OG, I know what you're thinking of already. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 bum dun 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 beep 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 wow 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 wow. Well, you know that fucking song, right? If you played Final Fantasy VII, you know that War Market song. Now, here's a fun challenge for you guys. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth changes the music for War Market. Can you remember what it sounds like? Don't cheat. Don't YouTube it. Just try off the top of your head if you can remember it. Because you don't. Because they replaced it with something utterly forgettable and generic. And they fucked it. So I started to whinge about it again, but I'm right. So. The fact you can't remember the song tells you everything you need to know. But you all remember this. Alright. Do you recompense? Supermarket themes? New? Yeah, we had some elevator music. John Cliff. Hearing Kmart music? Yeah. Do I remember because it's been out for 20 years? No. I remember it because it's good. And I'll tell you how I know this, because FF7's soundtrack, for the most part, is extremely memorable, pound for pound. But in Final Fantasy 8, 9, 10, and say like Legend Dragoon, there are plenty of tracks that are not memorable at all. That's just true. It's not because it's 20 years old, it's because it's good. A good song sticks in your head the first time you hear it, and you can't get it out. Whether it's good or not, but good music should just stay in your head. If you forget it, even after multiple listenings, then it's not good. So, the Sewer Goons? Nani? Yeah, exactly, Bullet. Yeah, they remixed it, which is like a cool remix, but it's not the same. The city song where you meet the professor? Oh, that's, Trino. That is sick. Hang on. That won't quite fit here. That won't quite fit here, but it might fit better than what we've got. It sound like this. Like this. Wait for it. Here it comes. This sort of works. This sort of works, mate. How much better is this, man? How good is this? This actually works great. Think of the personality and the style imbued into this music. I can understand the argument for music being more memorable because it's older and it's more in the zeitgeist and, like, you know, our memories, but no, good music is timeless and classic. Like, forgettable generic music gets forgotten, even after 1 million listens. That's so good, man. The pig suit, yeah. Now let's hear what we got instead. Boring! Yeah, actual Resident Sleeper. Again, not a bad song, but it just could have been so much more epic. It just could have been, like, more stylish, more fitting, more immersive. This is why I think Squared hates me, if they know who I am. Because what I'm doing is, like, really insulting. I'm telling them I can do their job better than they can, at times. But maybe I'm wrong. It fits the place, Tiana. How dare you have a different opinion from me, alright? In my stream, we have one opinion. Mine. Don't you ever disagree with me. Nah, you're right. You're allowed to like it, but I personally think that, like... I just think that a thing that's missing is the sense of grandiosity and just scope. Feeling. Emotion. You know. Epicness. Adventure. I don't think it's a bad song, but I don't feel those things with this, so... Sounds a bit grander? Yeah. You think Serenity's their aim? Yeah, but if I want Serenity, I'll just type YouTube tranquility ambient music mix and then just sit there in Serenity. I don't think we sit here and, like... I think we sit here in story-based games, or stories, or TV shows, or movies to sit here in, like, zen-like Serenity. That's just not what they're for, in a way. It's why even a show like Frieren can be difficult to get into, the anime, because that show is like pure Serenity for most of it. And yeah, you come back to it, but it's not... I don't know. It's very easy to mess that up. And a lot of people get turned off it in 5 episodes. So... They hate him because they hate him because they hate him. Realm Reborn? Nah, not good enough. So... Alright, enough talking about. Let's continue with Lysine. The mage exam? The mage exam was cool. I'm actually sad that, like, we don't have it anymore. I want more. Oh, I gotta talk to Wuk Lamat. I never expected that. Let's go. I don't know anything about the zone. The music might fit better when I understand what's up with the place. Yeah, I mean, I might pull a Rich Campbell. Well, not in that way, but I mean, I might, like, you know how he wasn't impressed with Ultima Thul's music at first? And then he noticed with each event that happens, it adds a newer layer to the music until it crescendos into this magnificent thing. So, nah, I mean, look, I don't know, you don't know either, but I'm not gonna say anything about that. That's controversy. But anyway, excuse me while I speak to Wuk Lamat. Let's go. Oh, jeez! Svein! Are you there? It's me, the main character. If you are, say something. We need to talk. Svein! Oh my god, mate. Now you should bloody come here. What, you spent all your doll money? Oh, jeez, I haven't known you this long, Svein, but I know you have a good heart. Your love for your people, it's proof of this. I can't let you do what you're trying to do, and deep down, I don't think you want to do it either. Listen, mate, I want a world without suffering, alright? A world where nothing is lost, where no one has to pay back their doll payments. Would that such a place existed, fuck. But Centrelink, mate, it only grows in number, and ever more life force is needed to sustain them. Within the barrier, mate, we've managed to curb the cycle of rebirth, these few hundred years. Not FF7 rebirth, that's a whole different kettle of fish. But we've reached the bloody limit, mate. This is a terrible voice. This is a shocking voice for her. What can we do? What can we do for Sven? I don't know what voice we can give her. Every single voice I've tried for her is just wrong. It doesn't feel right. Well, it's funny for like 3 lines and then it's dog shit. Maybe Sven is a dog shit character. Maybe she just sucks ass. Anyway, that's why I look to interdimensional fusion to harvest what we need from your world, Gorge. From your people. And with the key, we will have it. Oink. And once you've plundered our world of Aether, once you've plundered our Centrelinks of all their doll money, what the fuck then? Are you ever gonna apply for a job? Or are you gonna stay on job seeker for the rest of your life? Listen, cunt, all men eventually die. If you make the endless of everyone, you'll never have enough doll to buy enough durries and cones. You prolong the fucking inevitable. At some point, you gotta get a fucking job. Sven, if you are nevertheless persist in this folly, we must stand against you, you fucking minge. We too have people we can't fucking lose. Places to which our hearts belong. Oh, Lamat, I'd love nothing more than to work hand in hand with you to tend our nations, but fate is cruel, mate. By the time it brought us together, our futures had already been fucking written. Our doll payments had already been cashed. Our Centrelink had already been paid. Oh, the kind of, I can't do this voice. Like, I don't know, how the fuck does Sven talk? What is her, how does she sound, like, in the normal thing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to fucking voice this character. She's so fucking boring. And she sounded like a girl. Like a girl slap. Do you realize how, like, flexible that definition is in this day and age? Oh, fuck. Well, oh well. I'm not getting cancelled at this point. I would have already. Alright, she sounds like a girl. Ew! The kind and gentle Queen Sven was too weak to serve her people. And gosh, she will serve them no more. I will erase all memories of the living Sven, she who has cursed me with this soft, powerless nature. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria, a devourer of worlds, a devourer of Coom. Also, thank you, Cruel Eviction, for the follow. Appreciate that. When two nations cannot protect their own without doing harm to each other, there can only be one resolution. It's a hard truth. In fact, I can see you getting hard in your pants right now. But it's also one that you understand. Don't you? Whee! Well, then, let's resolve this. Fuck. Can't even do this anymore. We need tears now. Oh, it's too hard. She sounds too nice. God. Oh gosh, I'm afraid we're out of time. The process has begun, and it can't be stopped.
Wait a minute. What the fuck is this?
I'm glitching out. Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Mesoterminal memory, upon completion, interdimensional fusion will commence. Sven!
That's probably lore accurate somewhat. Queen Spleen mooncakes? Yeah, pretty much, right. Speak with Wuk Lamat yet again. Even the game knows. It says yet again. Are you kidding me, mate? Oh, God. Alright, chat. That's the meme? Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not fucking wrong, mate. So, it says once more. Oh, God help me. Everyone's opinion is valid, Eben. I disagree. Anyone who disagrees with me is wrong. My opinion is objective fact. She sounds like this one Twitch streamer, Mixilia. I'm not gonna say anything about that. Urbish, a posh British girl. I mean, look, that's already what I'm doing for, like, Alisaie and, Erenval's mum, but you know what? Who cares about any of them? Well, Alisaie is fun. Erenval's mum, no one cares. Sphene, no one cares. I'll just use the whatever voice works for them, so. Anyway. Alright, chat. Alright. It's been a lot of fun. Appreciate the hell out of y'all being here. It's been a whopping 14-hour stream. But it's also time. It's also time, guys. I know 14 hours is like rookie numbers for me, but if I don't stop now-ish or now, I'm just gonna be absolutely fucked.